Shalom UncleK. Peace be upon you. Hallelujah. Praise the Most High Elohim Yehovah through his son Yahusha, man. It's your brother UncleK. You already know what time it is and you already know how we coming. Before we get into the video, like the video, comment down below, share the content too. And if you're not a supporter, become a supporter right now. I just advise you to tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. Now, let's get into the video. There's a lot of men that's commenting down on how to get on long street. So we're going to talk about how to get on the long street. To get on the long street, honestly, every single day of your life, you shouldn't really be thinking about semen. To keep it 100%, you can't really think about the practice. It just has to be a lifestyle. It has to be something that's already embedded in you, and you must already know that this is the gas to the engine, like to the car, right? This is like your coffee, this is like your caffeine, this is like your pre-workout, right? So once you get that established with yourself that this is a lifestyle, then you're not going to be thinking about it every day. You're not going to roll out of bed and be like, all right, cool, I'm on day 15. All right, I'm waiting till I get to this specific day, and then I'm going to feel my best. Gotta stop doing that. You gotta set realistic goals, and a realistic goal is that yesterday was passed away, and the Most High says do not even think about tomorrow, because tomorrow has its own stress. So right now you must be in a moment right now. You must be thankful right now that you're at least doing something that's set apart from the world. And number two, you gotta be very hydrated. You got to be definitely hydrated to be on a long street. Now, when I use the word hydrated, I'm not just talking about water. I'm not talking about coconut water. I'm not talking about any type of water. But this water is everlasting, and it is flowing through your belly. And that water that I'm talking about is wisdom, understanding, knowledge, things of edification. You must hydrate yourself. You must be very hydrated on this journey. You must put the good things in your body. And when I'm talking about the body, I'm talking about the mind. You must put good things in that body that's going to keep this car flowing. That's going to keep this vessel moving. All right, it's like an oil change. You got to get an oil change like almost every 3,000 miles. You got to get a nice little oil change to make sure everything is moving, right? But listen, you cannot be sitting on your ass with no agenda to get better as a man on this journey. You can't. Sometimes, not even sometimes, all the time, you got to put your foot down on all the nonsense that you are claiming as a distraction to you. If you know these things are a distraction to you, why you keep feeding these things? Why you keep feeding these carnal things? Why you keep feeding these fleshly desires? Why you not trying to increase? Why you not hitting the gym? Why you taking 2 weeks off of the gym? Why you skipping your meals? If you're trying to get a bigger frame, why you skipping those things? Why you skipping your agenda? Why you skipping your program? For real, why you keep skipping your program? You want to fight so bad to reprogram your mind, but you want to go back to the vomit. You want to go back to the filth. You want to go back to the manure like you a wild beast in the field. Leave the meat that's out there in the field for the beast. You feel me? Raw meat is for the beast of the field. All right, you want your food cooked. All right, you don't eat your food raw. Eat all the food that's on your plate. Go out there and get some gains. Go and get some wisdom and some understanding. Because we could talk about a million ways on how to beat an urge and X, Y, and Z, but how much time are you going to waste telling yourself that every time I get an urge, it's difficult for me? You're a man. You naturally have testosterone flowing through you. If you wasn't ready to get on this journey, then you should have evaluated yourself spiritually and mentally and physically to see if you even ready. Because a lot of times you will hop into something just because it looks cool and you know that it's the right thing, but you're still comfortable. You've been comfortable for like, I don't know how long, and now you want to jump into doing something uncomfortable when you haven't been making those adjustments. They always say first time is a charm. Well, let me tell you something. First time is not always a charm. You're going to have hiccups. You're going to have hurdles. But then when you come to the understanding of things, there ain't no more hurdles and no more hiccups. Now you rolling. Now you're rolling. It's like a boulder rolling down a hill, and there's no tree stumps and nothing in its way. It's just going to keep rolling. And that's what you must be like on this journey. You just got to keep rolling. And it don't matter what's in your way. You're going to have to destroy it. You're going to have to. Because if you wake up every morning and you got the audacity to tell another man that you relapsed, before you even type that, you must think about yourself. You must think to yourself like, am I really a man? Am I still relapsing with my hands? Am I still on my phone doing things that I ain't supposed to be doing? You feel me? There's the Bible app on the phone. You know, there's a notepad on the phone. You could be writing down all your knowledge right now that you're trying to obtain. You could be writing down your goals right now. You could be reading some scriptures right now. You could be tapping into some type of wisdom, because right now we living in an information age right now. But right now, okay, I understand. You want to get information on how to get more pleasure. That's what you focusing on right now. That's why you got a cell phone, huh? So you can find ways on how to get more pleasure, right? Instead of finding pleasure on getting wisdom and understanding, right? Instead of getting pleasure lifting up some heavy ass weights, right? And getting some gains, right? Finding pleasure in taking that cold shower. Getting pleasure in doing things uncomfortable. Getting pleasure in waking up at 6 in the morning. There's pleasure in things when you're uncomfortable. There is pleasure in things when you're uncomfortable, because when you do things uncomfortable, after a while, it just feels amazing. And then when you're doing things so uncomfortable, when you start doing things that's comfortable, it actually feels uncomfortable. But still, you want to know how to get on the wrong street. Everybody got a different formula. My formula may not work for you. My formula is real militant. I'm real strict. My formula is just, it is what it is, man. And I just keep moving. I ain't gonna let nothing stop me. Alright, when people come too close to the car, I'm like, hey, yo, back up. You walking a little too close. But real talk though, my formula may be a little too strong sometimes, but it's cool. I like it, because I know I'm dedicated. I know I'm ready to serve the Most High. You gotta have that same mindset too. You gotta be ready to serve the Most High, so the Most High can serve you too. The Most High gives you everything. He serves you that dinner plate. He serves you that strength that you're looking for. He gives it to you in open arms. But you got to remember as well too, the Most High searches the mind and the heart. So you got to get your mind right and your heart right too. Because sometimes the Most High sees that you don't really want it. And that's why he puts you in a situation where your back is against the wall to see if you're really with it or you're really not. He tests everyone. You got to go in the wilderness and come out. You got to go in the furnace and come out. You feel me? Y'all get on something just for a couple weeks and y'all want to get all ecstatic, you know, jumping through the roof, you know, want to yell to the housetops, telling everybody how amazing you're feeling. But that one moment when, you know, you just let the enemy in, one time you left your door slightly open Just telling him, come in. I got everything on the table for you. I got food. I got pancakes. I got eggs. I got everything you need right here. I got some fruit, some water, everything, man. Just come in, make yourself comfortable. That's how y'all be doing it. Just come in, make yourself comfortable. Sit down, throw me a couple urges, and, it is what it is. The next 7 days, I'll get that testosterone boost, and then, I'll keep going a little further and further, and then, I'm going to open my door again. You got to immediately cut that. You got to cut that routine. You have to. Because if you keep doing the same cycle, you're just going to keep in the same cycle. The same cycle. You got to eliminate that. You got to cut that out. You got to be really, really strict with yourself. But still be positive, though. Still enjoy the fruits of your labor, but still enjoy life. You have life inside of you in abundance. You have light inside of you in abundance. Enjoy it. Feel at joy, feel at peace, feel that shalom all the time. Because the Most High can take that peace away from you. Because he knows in your heart what you're really in it for. So how to get on a long streak? You got to stay hydrated. You have to. You got to make sure you hydrate yourself in the spirit, in the mind, and the body as well too. You must have it must be an equal weight on every level. Real talk. Shalom Aleichem. Peace be upon you. Hallelujah. Praise the Most High Elohim Yehovah through his son Yahusha. It's your brother UncleK. You already know what time it is, and you already know how we coming. If y'all made it this far in the video, like the video, comment down below, share the content too, and if you're not a supporter, become a supporter right now. I just advise you to tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. Alright, I'm checking out. Peace.